Hey everybody, hello, welcome back to Blu-Roy Movies. Hope we're all doing okay. I thought I'd get back to the shelf videos today. I haven't done one for a while, for no other reason than I've had quite a few pickups recently, so I've been doing them videos. Went to meet up with the lads a couple of weeks ago, as you know. So yeah, really neglected the channel with the shelf videos, but we'll rectify that today with shelf 22. Two little ducks for all you bingo aficionados, and by the age of my viewers, I'm sure there's a few of you. Right, shelf 22, let's get on with it. A few of these you may have seen before because I put stuff away and you shuffle stuff along. That's the nature of the beast. I know you've seen this one before. Seance on a Wet Afternoon, which is a fantastic British supernatural stroke kidnapping film with Richard Attenborough at his creepiest best, Kim Stanley, Nanette Newman, who was hands that do dishes for people of my similar era. Then we have The Searchers, arguably the best John Wayne, John Ford collaboration, one that I truly, truly love. Is there a 4K of that now? I'll have to look into that. Maybe ripe for upgrading that film. The Sea Shall Not Have Them, Dirk Bogarde, Michael Redgrave, Anthony Steele. Very similar idea to sort of Hitchcock's Lifeboat. Maybe not quite as good, but still a very good film. Yeah, I recommend it. The Marvelous Seven, 4K Digibook edition. Obviously love Seven, but haven't seen it in 4K yet. What's the transfer like, please? Anybody who has seen it? Yeah, love Seven. Great film. And this is probably going to be a good film, but I've never seen it. Selma. I forgot it was on the shelf, actually. I'm terrible, I know. Martin Luther King biopic, I believe. Who's in it? Tom Wilkinson. Obviously, he's not Martin Luther King, unless he might upset a few people if it is. Carmen Ejogo, Tim Roth. I didn't know Tim Roth was in it. Oprah Winfrey. I really should get to that. Maybe I should stick that to one side to give it a watch. One that I wouldn't bother watching if I was you. The Sentinel with Michael Douglas, Kiefer Sutherland, Eva Longoria, so at least you got something to look at. Oh, this was a dull, boring film that I'm really struggling to recall anything about it other than it bored me rigid. Seraphim Falls, a decent modern day western that I quite enjoyed with Pierce Brosnan and Liam Neeson. Yeah, quite like that one. Another one I haven't seen, and I really should, because I do like the director, Seven Psychopaths. Martin McDonagh. Yeah, Martin McDonagh also done In Bruges and that film from a couple of years ago, again with Colin Farrell, where he's on an Irish island. Barry Keoghan's in it as well, and his mate falls out with him, and he won't tell him. Well, oh God, it's got out of my head now. But you know the film I mean, and so I love the director, so I should get onto that one. The Seven Ups, a decent crime thriller with Roy Scheider. Shame with Michael Fassbender, Karen Morgan, Steve McQueen directed, about a guy with a sex addiction, which, similar to a Blu-ray addiction, I suppose, but probably less expensive. Shang-Chi, really like this one. One of my favourites of the MCU, actually. A bit of a side story out of the universe, and yeah, I really like that. Shaft, I really like all the Shaft films from the 70s up to the modern day reiterations. Samuel L. Jackson does a good job as Shaft. Yeah, decent film. The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro film. Only seen it once, need a rewatch. Remember quite liking it. Woman falls in love with a fish. Yeah, it's alright from what I remember. The absolute classic that is the Shawshank Redemption. Some people say the greatest film of all time. I think it's number one in the IMDb top 250. Whereas I wouldn't say it's the best film ever. It is a fantastic film. Watched it recently actually on 4K for the first time on 4K. And yeah, really good transfer. Really made it even more enjoyable. Yeah, everybody loves the Shawshank Redemption, don't they? Shazam, throwaway popcorn stuff. It's alright. Would I go back to it? Maybe one day. Shenandoah. Absolutely loved this film. Jimmy Stewart Western. Burn the trains, they shout, which my dad used to always shout when we were kids, and it took me years and years to realise that it was from this film till I watched it as an adult. Andrew McLaughlin directed, who did quite a few films with Jimmy Stewart. Love Jimmy Stewart. Yeah, good Western. Sherlock Holmes 2 film pack. I only seen the first one actually. I must get round to watch the second one. Directed by Guy Ritchie. That sort of ilk to it. Yeah, good stuff. She Wore a Yellow Ribbon. More John Ford, John Wayne goodness. And again, very, very good Western. I think I got this in a charity shop for 50p. It's a Shrek 4 pack. All 4 Shrek films. And yeah, I don't really do animated very often, but I do quite like a bit of Shrek. Mainly because I probably watched him with me son when he was a little boy because he was at that age. Yeah, do like a bit of Shrek. The Sheriff of Fractured Jaw. Kenneth Moore, Jane Mansfield. One I haven't got round to yet, actually. Should I be watching that pretty soon? Let me know. Henry Hill, Bruce Cabot. So yeah, great cast. Raoul Walsh directed. Yeah, I should watch that one. I think it's more of a comedy western from what I gather. And this was a shock to the system because I really enjoyed it when I watched it a few months ago. Michael Caine, pretty dark film where he kills his wife. Yeah, good stuff. Not that I'm saying killing your wife's good stuff, but good stuff to film. Shoot 'em up. Oh, this is a crazy, mad, balls to the wall, all action, ultra violent film that I quite like. Clive Owen, Paul Giamatti, who's always good in everything, whether he's a bad guy or plays a good sad sack as well. Monica Bellucci, so again, something for the lads. Shoplifters, very, very good Japanese, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Japanese drama. The twisty and turny tale that will keep you guessing what's going to happen. Yeah, really, really good film, Shoplifters. Showgirls, it's still sealed. The girl from Saved by the Bell. I should get round giving it a watch. I've heard it's terrible, but it's Paul Verhoeven, which is a director that I really like, so one day I should get to it. Shutter Island, brilliant Scorsese film with Leonardo DiCaprio that I watched not too long ago and spoke about it on the channel. Yeah, really, really good stuff. Sicario, brilliant war on drugs film. And to go along with that, Sicario 2. I've heard those films have got excellent 4K transfers, actually. So again, if you know about that, let me know. Talking about Paul Giamatti being a sad sack brings us to Sideways, which is absolutely Wonderful film by Alexander Payne, my favourite Alexander Payne film. Could watch this over and over about these two guys, Giamatti and Thomas Hayden Church, who go to the California wine country for a stag weekend. Yeah, really, really good comedy. Do highly recommend. I think the Blu-ray is very difficult to get hold of now, but the DVD is cheap. Another great comedy. I don't normally do comedies, so to get two great ones back to back, quite an achievement. The British film Sightseers, which is very, very dark, but very, very funny. Yeah, I like that one. M. Night Shyamalan, Signs, one of his best films, but I do tend to enjoy all his films, to be honest, even his crap ones, well, supposedly crap ones. Mel Gibson, yeah, good stuff. Signs. Silence, I've tried watching this a couple of times and couldn't get into it, so maybe third time would be the charm. All about monks, Scorsese, so I should be watching it. Garfield, Adam Driver, Liam Neeson, all great actors, so maybe I should give it another go. You never know. Silverado, another great modern day-ish western with great cast. Kevin Kline, Scott Glenn, Rosanna Arquette, the ever brilliant John Cleese. Kevin Costner, Big Kev wasn't too bad in this one. Brian Dennehy, he was a great actor. Danny Glover, Jeff Goldblum, Linda Hunt. What a cast, and yeah, good western. Silver Linings Playbook, even, which a film I quite resonated with me. These two with autism get together and form a relationship. Yeah, good film. A 4K of A Simple Favour, which I quite enjoyed, and I think there's a sequel now, isn't there? Which I haven't seen yet. So again, is that worth me watching? A Simple Life, another film I haven't got to actually. I don't know much about. I think I see it cheap in a charity shop, so picked it up because I tend to enjoy these Asian. Oh, they're sticker on the back a £1 from the charity shop. I enjoy these Asian type family dramas, which that looks like it is. So I'm sure when I get to it, I'll get something out of it. The brilliant Sin City, such a crazy film, all-star cast, a living, breathing cartoon strip, if you like. Yeah, I do like Sin City. I do like the sequel as well, A Dame to Kill, is it? A Dame to Kill 4, but not quite as much. It's not as good as the original, but it's alright. The 4K Singing in the Rain, beautiful, brilliant, funny, fantastic film. Don't like musicals as a rule, but I love Singing in the Rain. Yeah, good stuff. Very underrated Irish film, Sing Street, all about this band in Ireland. I think it's set in the 90s. I could be wrong about that. Could be talking out the back of my head. But yeah, good stuff. I haven't seen it for a long time. Needs a rewatch. And nearly dropped it. The only Sinister film I've owned and seen. The first Sinister... Ethan Hawke, is it? Yeah, it is. Long time since I've seen it. Don't remember much about it. Are any of the other Sinister films worth watching? Who knows? I don't watch a lot of new release films, but I watched Sinners and really enjoyed it, so invested in the 4K. I haven't seen the 4K yet, but I've heard it looks absolutely stunning, so when I do get around to it, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I was one to watch with Mrs. B, I think. The Sixth Sense 4K. I love The Sixth Sense. Some people say that it's not rewatchable, but I don't think that at all. I like picking up on things that I missed on previous viewings, and I normally see something new every time I see it. Yeah, Bruce Willis is brilliant in this, as is Haley Joel Osment, or whatever his name is, the kid anyway, who, as an adult, just looks the same but old. Sky, let's get the title right. Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, which I haven't seen for years and years, but I remember really enjoying it. Jude Law, Gwyneth Paltrow, Angelina Jolie. Picked it up recently on Blu-ray to replace my DVD, so I should give that another watch because I do remember really liking it. A film a lot of people say is crap, but I quite enjoy it. Skyscraper, I quite like The Rock. I know he's very one tone and is there for his muscles and his charisma and his eyebrows and all that. A bit like myself, charismatic chap. But yeah, I enjoy his stuff. A throwaway film I watched a couple of weeks ago and talked about it on the channel and really enjoyed it. It's Jurassic Park, but with a volcano instead of dinosaurs. Sounds crap and it's very cheesy, but I quite enjoyed it. Slow West, a very slow moving western with Michael Fassbender, but very good. Slumdog Millionaire, about this guy who wins the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in India. Danny Boyle, yeah, feel good film, it says. Totally agree with it. Yeah, it's a decent film. Snitch, there you go. Told you watch The Rock, more rock goodness. Pretty throwaway action film, but it's alright. Snowpiercer, directed by Bong Joon-ho. I have a terrible problem remembering which Korean director directed which film. I know that's terrible, but it's probably me age. Yeah, Snowpiercer, not his best film, but yeah, decent film. Never seen the TV series. One I watched earlier in the year, and this surprised me. Soul Survivor, very low budget TV film. Vince Edwards, William Shatner, Richard Basehart, about a crew from a shot down American World War II aircraft, and they were basically haunting the ship and couldn't go to heaven or wherever you believe until the mystery of what had happened had been cleared up. Yeah, good film. A very rare one here. Song of the South. I think this is a Spanish or a French Blu-ray. Spanish by the looks of it. Very controversial film. It's not really. I gave it a watch a couple of years ago and it's not that controversial in my opinion. It's just people are too soft and flaky these days. But yeah, it was alright. Absolutely fantastic. Some Like It Hot. Marilyn Monroe, Jack Lemmon, Tony Curtis, Billy Wilder. Screwball comedy. Get it watched if you haven't seen it because it's wonderful. Some Like It Hot. And to finish off the shelf, I sometimes say last but not least, but it could be last. Somewhere in Time. Christopher Reeve, Jane Seymour. I watched this a couple of weeks ago, spoke about it on the channel, was pretty scathing, and so was some of my comments, because this is quite a well-liked film. We can't all like the same stuff, can we? So that's it. That's the Two Little Ducks of Shelf 22 wrapped up. As ever, let me know what you think. Any of your favourites there. If you disagree with some of my comments, let me know. My shoulders, I'll make them broader just in case you don't like it, but there you go. subscribe if you want to see more of this channel going forward and more of the Shelf series going backwards. Go back and watch the old ones. Give us a thumbs up. They reckon it likes the algorithm or some rubbish like that. So it could be true. Have a good rest of the week, and I'll catch you at the weekend for the weekly watches. You all be good, and I'll see you later. Ta-ra.